A lot of people always say that the only time you should be going out and taking pictures of birds and other wildlife is at sunrise and sunset, and I'm going to be giving you guys some reasons why that might not always be true in this video today. And I'm going to be giving you some examples of photos I've taken at other times of day and let you be the judge of whether or not that is the only time you can go out and take pictures of birds. How you guys doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. For any of you that do not know me, my name is Johnny Langton. I'm a photographer from Long Island, New York, and I've been doing photography for about 6 years now. I just recently got really into wildlife photography, specifically bird photography, and I believe I have a lot of good pointers that I can tell you guys, since I'm very new to this, to lead you in the right direction and not make any mistakes that I made when I was just starting out recently. So right now it is currently about an hour before sunset and the light is perfect and all the birds are active right now at this local park that I'm at. So I'll show you guys some of the pictures that I was able to get today with these perfect lighting conditions. But I'm here to tell you guys that you don't have to go out at sunrise or at sunset in order to get good pictures of birds. There's plenty of different times and different weather conditions that allow you to get for great photos as well, and I'm going to tell you guys about those in just a moment. So when it comes to photographing birds, my favorite time actually to go out and shoot is usually when it is an overcast day or if it is raining outside. And there is countless amounts of reasons as to why this is one of my favorite times to go out. One would be because I'm not working at those times. When it comes to sunrise and sunset, sometimes I am working at those times and I cannot go out and take pictures. So that's a very basic reason why I highly recommend a lot of you guys try out different times of day and different weather conditions. And I understand if it's not a rainy day or if it's not cloudy outside, it could be really hard to get photos because the sun will be very bright and you'll have very overexposed images, and your shot, or if you expose for the highlights, your shadows will just be completely dark and there will be no detail in those. So I understand that it is not always the best thing to go out and take photos in midday. You should try to get around to doing sunrise and sunset, especially because that's when the birds are most active. But if it is a cloudy or rainy day, you can get some really good images, and I'll show you guys some images that I have from a rainy day, and you'll see that they make for really cool photos. It almost just adds a whole new element to the image that makes it interesting. Even if you're in a boring location or your composition is not like 100% perfect, the rain could actually make for a much better photo. So as you can see with these images that I showed you that I got on rainy days, they do make for really cool images, and you don't have to worry whatsoever about having blown out highlights or messed up shadows and everything like that. The only issue is obviously you don't want to get your camera wet. So what I would recommend for that is either buy a weatherproof camera, which mine is the Canon EOS R, and this is weather sealed for the most part. It does worry me sometimes going out with it, don't get me wrong. So get a weather sealed camera body, and then also try to get a weather sealed lens. This is the Sigma 150-600 Contemporary, so this is not a weather sealed lens. The last time that I went out, I actually just threw a sweatshirt over it, which is not really like the best idea possible, but I'm a little bit cheap and I don't want to go out and buy right now a case for it. That is something I'll get in the future, but I'm new to having this lens, so I didn't want to go out and get it immediately. But I will definitely think about getting that in the future. So look on Amazon. There's plenty of things that you can buy for your lens that will allow it to become waterproof. So definitely go and do your research on that. Otherwise, you can use a garbage bag or, you know, something like I used, a sweatshirt, which was actually a real hassle to use. And I wouldn't really recommend using the sweatshirt. But go out and buy something so that you can protect your lens as well as your camera, and go out and take some photos in the rain. Now, the next time that I would highly recommend you going out and taking photos, this kind of goes hand in hand with rain, but that would be snow as well. And for this, you do want to make sure that you have extra batteries with you, because chances are it's going to be very cold outside and your batteries do die quicker when it is cold out. So make sure that you have extra batteries and make sure that you are keeping warm so that you can stay out there for a long period of time and try to get the best possible image. But I would highly recommend that you go out and try to get pictures in the snow as well. This is a very good time to take photos, and it could make for some really interesting images that you would not be able to get if it was just a normal day. Now, let's say that you live in a place where it doesn't rain very often and it doesn't snow ever, and you work during sunrise and sunset, but you still want to go out and take photos of birds. Well, there's plenty of other options. Obviously, you can go out into a place in the shade and be able to still get good images. Obviously, this is a great thing you can do. You can go out any time of day to take pictures, and you don't have to worry about having overexposed images or, you know, really harsh shadows. Obviously, for this, you just want to make sure that you have a fast enough lens that you could be shooting in a fairly dark area and not have to worry about your ISO being cranked up too much. But being able to shoot in the shade, there's nothing wrong with that, and you can get amazing images just as good as being outside in the sun. Now, all of this advice is just my personal preferences. Go out there and take photos at, you know, midday. Try everything. Try every different scenario that I just gave to you guys, and every different condition of lighting or weather that I've just mentioned, and see which one works best for you. Some people can go out in midday lighting and, you know, work with it and, you know, edit their photos to a way that they like. It's all personal preference. You know, this isn't really a competition. Just go out there, have a fun time, learn about the birds, get good pictures of them. Whatever you're happy with is all that really matters. So I hope this video helped you guys in some way. If it did, let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to drop a like on this and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting a lot more wildlife videos in the future, and I'm sure if you like this one and got this far in the video, you're going to like those ones as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.